At the start of 2025, there are lots of us really hoping to soon get a cut in the official interest rate and a reprieve on the mortgage repayments. But the other option is to not wait for the RBA and go out and fight for an interest rate cut. With us now is finance expert and mortgage broker Chris Foster-Ramsay from Foster-Ramsay Finance. All right, aside from the hopes of that official interest rate cut, Chris, how do we negotiate a lower rate right now?
Well, I think the first part of that is to work out what other rates are in the market for your particular type of loan. And once you've done that research, it's really just a matter of going to your current lender armed with that information and making a point of how good a customer you are, and also asking if they're willing to match that. Now, most of the time, lenders want to keep customers. They don't like losing them. But as soon as you say the word refinance on that phone call, the conversation will change and they'll try very hard to keep your business. Now, if they don't want to come to the party in terms of the rate that you've found for that particular loan that you're on, look, don't hesitate in trying to find something else in the market through a mortgage broker such as ourselves, or a lender or other banker that you work with. I think that loyalty these days has a few caveats, and I don't know that it always pays.
Now, saving more money is a big New Year's resolution. What's the best way to start doing that? And what's the best thing to do with that extra cash?
Yeah, so I think the best part there is to work out the sort of budget 101 really, and whether that's through a smartphone app or an Excel spreadsheet, or just pluses and minuses. Work out what's coming in, what's going out, and what's left over. And in terms of when you do that, it's a great time to do a spring clean in terms of things that you may not use anymore, so you can cancel those. Now, in terms of the money that's left over, what you can do there is set up a high interest account. You could also look into setting up an offset account if you have a home loan or investment loan, or you could actually just make additional repayments into your home loan. Something that that will make the money work more for you.
It's good advice. What is the best way to manage bank accounts then? Should we just simply set and forget, or should we have multiple accounts, things like an offset and a savings account, like you mentioned?
Yeah, look, I think that it's horses for courses there, and every family budget is different. But I would say that, the ones, some people prefer to have different buckets of money where they split the money all comes into one account, and then it gets split out into other accounts for bills or holidays or short-term savings, or even emergency funds. They're all good things to have with your day-to-day banking.
Now, just looking a little ahead to when the Reserve Bank does cut rates, hopefully, is that a time to really talk tough to make sure that your bank is doing the right thing?
Oh, for sure it is. Yeah, absolutely. So as soon as the rate announcement comes out, I'm sure it will be very well publicised at the time. So it's just a matter of ringing whoever you work with, broker, lender, banker, etc., and just making sure that that those rates will be passed on to you and how much will be passed on. Now, at the same point, I think it's revert to point one. If that's no longer competitive and you're just being loyal to a lender for being loyal's sake, then perhaps look around and see what else is out there. And I reinforce the point of lenders don't want to lose customers, and whatever they do most of the time to try and keep them, they will absolutely do for the right customers.
And Chris, I guess in your experience, is this really the time of year when people do start looking at their finances? Is this a busy time for people to start reorganising stuff?
Yeah, they do. They seem to absolutely start January 1 with all new resolutions around health and wealth, and it's certainly a popular time in terms of inquiry in our office for helping people do their yearly budgets. But for those that are buying and selling, a budget is an all-round, all-year type thing, and it's certainly the closer you are to knowing what's happening with your money, generally the more control of it you'll have.
Yeah, being clever with your cash all year round is good advice. Chris Foster-Ramsay from Foster-Ramsay Finance, thanks for your time this afternoon.
Thanks so much, Will.